That is true.
Okay, yeah.
Screen refresh.
So apparently there's multiple spellings.
Of your first attempt?
No, of lollygag.
How is that possible? Well, that was just like lollipop. It was like lollipop, only you put a gag at the end of it.
Okay, so no, it does look like there's only... It does look like lolly with an O is the proper way to spell it.
Yeah.
But people do spell it with an A. So yeah, it says lollygag is a variant spelling.
Oh, yes. Lally. Mm-hmm. What made you think of that word anyway?
Because we can't lollygag today.
Oh my God.
And then I was just like, is lollygag a real word? Is it one of those?
Is it one of those folklore?
Yeah, like is it just one of like a colloquialism slang term? But no, lollygag is a real word. It says to spend time aimlessly. And so we can't lollygag. No lollygagging. So
I agree.
Yeah, but I've never spelled it my entire life. Hence, I had to look it up on the interwebs.
Well,
good morning,
Robin.
Hi, Hera. How you doing? I'll be talking to you later today. Good morning, Rashana. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Mr. and Miss. How are you today? We are doing amazing.
We are not lollygagging.
We are not today. Lollygagging.
Which is a word.
Yeah, it is an actual word in the English language. Good morning, Constance. Cynthia's here. Good morning, Gail. Joy says, good morning from sunny Florida.
Morning.
Thank you all for your thoughts and prayers this past week. Yay. I am glad that you're back,
Yay.
Joyce. Yes.
And
I'm glad that you're joining us this morning. Exactly. Good morning, D. See you waving from the core. Hi, Valerie. Yes. So
D from the core.
We did 4.4 miles today.
Yes, we did.
And it was good. It was a good walk.
I know, we've been kicking so much butt.
Yeah, we're gonna go for a longer walk tomorrow. So yeah, it's only gonna be probably like 5.1 or something like that. Yay! We gotta knock these miles out. We only got about 7 more days in the month. Yes, we do. Good morning, Kristen. So yes, we had a good morning. I always feel great like whenever I exercise in the morning. Like I always feel great. So
I agree.
I'm doing good.
With DJ, so we didn't.
DJ used to go for a walk in the morning. I bet he was just like, why don't we walk anymore?
No, he has 2 other monsters.
Companions.
No, he loves Milton and Natalie.
Oh my goodness.
The 3 amigos now.
I want to say that I also feel good because my 15-minute timesheet yesterday went very well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You look back over it?
I did. I got visibility. I did 5.5 hours of work yesterday.
Nice.
Which, I'm trying to go to at least a minimum of actual 8, like 8 to 10.
Okay.
But, we did have we had to go to that meeting. We spent some time in the car. So we did do stuff, but I was actually able to do,
and you said every 15-minute increments, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was able to precisely note okay, this is what I was doing. And so 5 hours and 15 minutes of that was whack work. And then 15 minutes was for my brother's trucking company. Yeah. That's how tightly I increment it. And I can already tell that's really going to help me visually see exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
You need to time card yourself.
Yeah, I need to time card myself because that helps, and then I can go back and then I'm also writing notes about exactly what I'm doing, so it's like, gosh, what was I doing on Tuesday? Then I can go look and be like, oh, I did get that done.
That is
it is
awesome.
Definitely going to be a tool that helps me feel better about what I've done and accomplished, but also drives me to do more. Because that way I could see, 5.5 was good, but like I said, trying to do 7, trying to do 8,
push harder.
Yeah. And then, it also
I love that.
Gives me a reason, like if I'm on lunch and I'm sitting here and it's just like, oh, it's 12:35, I can be like, okay, I have till 12:45 because then I can do 15 more minutes of work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
the
what I'm
supervisor's gonna get on you.
Exactly.
It's gonna get on you.
I don't want my manager to come get on me. Exactly.
Don't make that happen.
Rashana said, I am walking now, late start. Do you have to work today? Does that mean you're going to be late to work or do you not have to work? Sheila says, good morning, my favorite peeps. I'm going to say you're talking to me. Thank you so much, Sheila.
Yes, I'll also say.
Rebecca's here. Good morning, Autumn and Richard. Hi, Rebecca. Gail said I had a great walk too this morning. The temperature was just right at 6 a.m. The temperature was also just right at 7 a.m. We went walking at 7 and it felt great. I knew when we stepped outside, I wasn't even going to break a sweat. I was like, oh, it's breezy out here. I'm not even going to sweat because we all know I'm not a sweater.
I'm
not a sweater by nature. Gigi said, I just finished my walk too. That's amazing.
It was really great. I enjoyed it.
Melody's here. It says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Work America. Hello,
good morning, Melody.
Mom's here says, I see you. Good morning. Yeah, okay. The reason I asked if y'all saw us is because we started a whole other live talking about lollygagging, but we like the screen froze. And we were just like,
Mm-hmm. Well, we had it on the same screen from yesterday, and I forgot to X out and refresh it. So it was still on. Yes. We had it.
So I was like, oh, can they see us now? So yeah, that's what.
Well, we know how to spell lollygag now.
Exactly, and it is an actual word.
Positives all around.
Good morning, Esmon. I'm glad that you're here. Good morning, Lainey. Says long walk for me this morning. Geez, everybody's walking this morning. How far did you go, or are you planning to go, Lainey? That's good.
Motivate each other.
Rashana said, technically I'm off, but I'm always on call. Periodically check emails. That used to be a story of my life too. So I feel it.
Always on standby.
Gigi said I could sit still and sweat. That makes me laugh. I'm not like that.
Well, once I'm like once it's like a spigot stop the dam, and once that comes out,
Richard's like once he starts sweating, he just goes. But like if he does light work and where he doesn't start sweating, he's fine. But once it starts, it's like boom, boom, boom. My cousin Kim's here, says, good morning, Whack Fam. Just popping in to say, hey, I have a call at 10. Hope all is well. Yes.
Yay.
Kim actually went walking with us this morning.
It's so impressive-ish.
Yeah. So she actually started walking before Aunt Beverly came over. And Kim, I was just like, oh, Kim's car is here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We were all getting ready to leave.
Like, where is that? And then I looked down the street and I was like, oh, look, Kim's already took off walking. Like, I mean, she was just, maybe she thought we had already started, but no, we was running late. You know how we do. Yeah. And so Aunt Beverly was like, oh, I'm going to go catch up with her. And I was like, okay. So then I had to wait 15 minutes for Richard.
I was getting my pouch together. Okay. I had to make sure all my accoutrements was in my whack pack.
No. And you're doing what, baby?
Well, I was going to say, as we were getting ready and I saw Kim's car, I thought that she knew we were in and she just wanted to get a head start because of her pacing.
Maybe
and she was like,
too.
I walk at such a nice leisurely pace. Let me jump on them. We still passed her up and left
Joe Ray's here. Good morning. Ladies did 6 miles today.
Fun.
That's awesome. Mom said, I see everyone decided to walk when I couldn't make it. Well, they're all coming tomorrow as well. So we've already confirmed. So tomorrow.
It's not happening. It's not.
Gail said last night the 2 Crazy Ketos live froze twice and they had to restart. Ugh, that's the worst. No. But yeah, so Kim started walking and Beverly caught up with her. And then, we got a later start, but we ended up lapping them. And then I kept looking back and then all I saw was Aunt Beverly and Richard. And I was like, okay, Kim must be somewhere in there. Maybe she decided to turn back and like walk. I don't know. So I fully expected Kim.
Oh, no, she said she was only going to go like in the neighborhood and then turn around and go back out.
And then
you put your headphones on.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
We were talking for like the first 5 minutes. And she was like, you guys do your thing. I'm just going to walk around the neighborhood and go right back.
So like, even then she got lost.
Exactly. I was like, she wasn't even, the car's supposed to be gone. But so she took the same time walk.
So yeah, by the time we got back to my house, Kim was there in the driveway. And I was like, oh, she waited for us. That's cool. No, come to find out, Kim got lost in the neighborhood she was planning to go walking on.
Yeah, I think she only walked like 1 mile.
That was hilarious.
But her 1 mile was our 4 mile.
She went into a bunch of circles. That is hilarious.
It was funny though.
Yes, that's pretty.
And you got good morning air.
It was great. But everybody, to me, if I don't know exactly how far I go and what I did, like if I was Kim, I'd be like, how far was that? What did I do? But that's okay if you just want to walk for the fun of it.
Yeah, it's just about doing it. Especially when you first start. It's just about doing it. You don't have to track everything.
Linda's here, says, good morning, Work America. Yes, I'm glad to be talking to Work America.
Good morning.
Sheila said we should do a Keto-Palooza walk around with the group. We are. If you're going to be there on Saturday morning, we are doing a 5K walk around the downtown waterfront. It's going to be similar to what the Color Run would have been, but we're just informal. Like we're just going to be,
If you need me to, I'll get some Kool-Aid and stuff. It's just smacking people.
But I was thinking we actually need to go down to the waterfront and scout it out and map the trail of hey, this is how far we need to actually go to hit 3 miles.
We need to make that a family.
Oh, look, Kim said I measured it. It was 2.5 miles. That's amazing.
See, she did take a cue from you.
That is awesome.
I wouldn't have. I've just been like, I don't know. I've been out there.
Valerie says I'm walking in my living room watching your live. Hey, way to get those steps in. Rebecca says, what is your favorite restaurant?
That counts.
That's a great question.
It depends on what day it is.
Exactly. It depends on his mood. Mostly it's probably going to be some local, like seafood. Like some local gourmet seafood restaurant. Like it's not going to be Red Lobster. It's going to be like, okay, it's going to be a seafood restaurant, but it's going to be like this local chef that I know, blah, 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 blah.
We have a restaurant in the city called River House.
River
House. Right on the
river. It's a house on the river.
Beautiful, big, wonderful fine dining.
Oh my God.
Of course, I think now they just do takeout and pick up. Well, I think they actually opened up now.
So. Well, yeah, if they're on the water, then they might be able to.
No.
If you had to choose a chain restaurant, if you had to choose a fast food restaurant and you had to choose a chain restaurant, what would it be?
What would it be? For burgers? Fast food burgers?
No, just fast food restaurant. Like Taco Bell. They don't have burgers, but it's a fast food restaurant. KFC.
I like Taco Bell. I like KFC.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that depends on if I'm in taco mood or in a chicken mood or in a burger mood.
So my favorite fast food meal, plain, is just the Big Mac and fries from McDonald's. But if I knew that was going to be perfect every time, that's what I would order. Gotcha. But the thing is, McDonald's is so spotty that it's hit or miss. Sometimes the patty is all off the burger, and sometimes the fries, they half fill your fries up. I'm pissed off. So for that reason, I'm going to say my favorite fast food is Chick-fil-A because you always know what you're going to get every single time.
I would say a Wendy's single.
Yeah.
Wendy's single or double.
I love Wendy's spicy chicken, but once again, it's the inconsistency that I can't deal with.
Never been inconsistent with Wendy's.
Oh yeah, no, it's hit or miss for me. But like the McDonald's is horrible. I do also love Culver's because they have such good.
I'm also
burgers.
a mix and matcher because I love the French fries from McDonald's. I actually love the Whopper from Burger King, but I also love the Wendy's single. I would go stop by all of them.
I love the long chicken sandwich from Burger King. Like that chicken sandwich log.
That's the one I don't like the most. Oh gosh, I'd rather have McDonald's chicken sandwich.
I do love a McDonald's chicken, but my favorite fast food meal is a McDonald's number one. Like if I knew that was going to be perfect, then that's what I would choose.
I would probably go Wendy's.
My favorite sit down restaurant would probably have to be like chain restaurant would have to be like Chewy's or some Mexican where they have delicious. Unlimited chips, they have delicious salsas, and then I can get some sort of chimichanga probably. So
that sounds good. I mean, let's see, what's a barbecue chain?
Exactly. Holy smokes!
Barbecue chain. I know.
Famous Dave's or something like that. I do like Famous Dave's because they have the variety of sauces and things like that. Sylvia's here. Oh, I like Mark's Feed Store, but that's only local. Like Mark's Feed Stores, four of those around.
Famous Dave's.
Yeah. Joe Ray says, I went for a walk on Tuesday and my Fitbit was dead. Almost didn't go out. You're right. I don't know if I would have been able to do it.
She would have just lost her mind.
Judy said, that's why I walk in my house. If I get lost, I need to be locked up. Yeah, you can't get lost there. Joy said, I can't wait 56 more days until Keto Palooza. Oh, that just messes with my anxiety.
You're excited. You can't wait to see her.
Yeah, like I am excited. Mom said Keto Palooza is only 56 days away. Yikes, I gotta start to get ready. I know, right? So I know, right? Everybody get ready, but we gotta get ready. Like we're having Keto Palooza meeting tomorrow. We need to meet Mom. We need to decide what time that is. But we gotta, start finalizing. Everyone, book your hotel. Everyone, like it's going down. I know, right? I'm so excited. Oh, Harris says the Chipotle burrito bowl. If I'm going burrito bowl, I'm definitely doing Qdoba, but I absolutely love it.
All of them.
Lainey says, I like the new McDonald's quarter pound meat, much more flavorful and juicy. I don't get quarter pounders. I like Big Macs.
That used to make me so sick. I loved them when I was a kid. Then around 18, 20, I got old.
Do you know a restaurant used to make me sick when I went there every time? It was Shoney's. You remember that?
I remember
that
Shoney's.
Buffet. Yeah, I used to get sick every time we went. Every time we went to Shoney's, we used to get sick, and I'm just like, I can't even eat
follow
here.
Behind a kid in the buffet line, just sneeze on everything.
You said, did the workout happen if you didn't track it? Exactly. I'm not taking that chance.
It happened in your mind.
No, that doesn't matter. If I can't see the no, I can't see. I'm one of those people. I've given over to technology. I'm just like, look, this knows where I am at all times. My phone knows where I am at all times. This is listening to me right now. Like I get it. I want to be able to track my own data. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying.
That's
so
cute. I love that.
Rebecca said we have Marco's Pizza here. We have a Marco's Pizza right across the bridge. I have learned.
We yet have to try it though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth the whole trip. I mean, maybe we'll go make like a video about it. When are we ever going to be over in New Albany?
I don't know.
Never. Exactly. We have no Marco's
over
Pizza.
there.
See, Kyoka says, good morning. We still have a Shoney's buffet. Yeah.
What?
I know.
Take a picture of that. You probably got the last one on earth.
Exactly. We used to have things like that that closed out of the city altogether. Shoney's, Ponderosa.
Ooh, I ain't heard that name in a while.
See, I was really sad to see the TGI Fridays all go out of the city.
Remember, we had a Druthers. Remember Druthers?
No, I don't remember
like an old. Honestly, I was like back in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's crazy.
I forgot what they did. Actually.
Jennifer says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, Wack, and Wack family from sunny Florida. Yes, it is sunny where I am. Well, I'm glad that it's sunny where you are. It's sunny where we are, too. So that makes me happy. So
and it's the weekend, I've heard. Gearing up to it.
Yes, gearing up for the weekend. It's Friday, but today is still a work day. Jerry said, yes, Fitbit was dead on my walk, almost turned back around. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So oh my God. Laney said the Nike app crashed after my 6-mile walk, so it's like it never happened. Oh my gosh. Just destroy your phone, okay? It's time.
Well, I think what you can do here, Michael, give her 6 of your miles, please.
It doesn't work like that. Because if it did, Michael would be distributing all of his miles. Like, we all need Michael's miles.
I was like, could you loan me 5 of those?
That said, Marco's Pizza used to be my favorite. I've never heard of it. I was honestly mad that they kept showing Marco's commercials. I was like, why are they showing Marco's Pizza commercials? We don't even have it. So I Googled, like, closest Marco's near me. And it's like still 25 miles away across the bridge. But, let's see. Kyoka said, now since COVID, they serve you the items you want. I do not go to a buffet to be served by anyone else. Oh. But that's why we don't go to buffets anymore.
Oh, interesting. They do that now? So they bring the food to you? So like Golden Corral now brings the food to you?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Interesting.
Mom says Druthers was Burger Queen. Wasn't it?
It might have been.
Queen? Get
I just
out
vaguely
of here.
remember when I was a kid. I just was like, I mean, they're right there. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
You can't tell me what they sold. I have no idea. I just remember the name, and I was just like,
Aurelia's here. I haven't said your name in a long time. I'm glad you're here. She said, is the screen bouncing or is it just me? Is the screen bouncing or is it just me? Is it me?
You are like tapping your knee.
Oh, I'm probably shaking. Lord Jesus. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't help it.
It's okay. She's a very knee tappy.
Okay, so it's like where they serve you. It's like you go to the bar and you say, I want this. And so it's kind of like a lunch line, I guess, where they make it for you. I don't know.
Well, they convert. I think the Druthers, where I used to remember, used to be Burger Queen. Then it converted to a Roadrunner video.
Wow.
Yes, I remember
crazy.
that much because it used to be like, yeah, we have a video rental. Remember video rentals?
I forgot I was shaking the screen. My bad. Mom said, remember Chi-Chi's, home of the chimichanga? It's a chimichanga. We used to have a Chi-Chi's. The thing I remember about Chi-Chi's was that their cornbread had whole kernels of corn in the bread. That is what I remember. I don't remember the chimichangas, even though they were delicious, but I remember that the cornbread had corn in the bread.
I think I remember that's the stuff you drizzle, like the sauce on top of it. It's like the chimichanga.
Well, chimichanga is basically just a fried burrito.
It's with like drizzle sauce.
With a sauce on it. Yeah, exactly.
I remember the commercials. That's what drilled into my head.
That's what I usually get every time I go to any Mexican restaurant. I usually get a chimichanga. Nice. One thing I like, you know how when we go to restaurants we get fajitas? I never got fajitas before going with you.
Are you kidding me?
I never got fajitas. Like we would get, the fajitas for 2, and we would just share that, and it would be so great. But before that, I would never get fajitas just for myself. It would always be a chimichanga.
No, I have to have that sizzle when it comes to.
Joyce said buffets are my enemy. Yeah, I mean, I could do a buffet about once a year. That's about it.
It depends on the buffet. Buffet in particular.
My goodness. Rashana said, although I finished in 6th place yesterday, I saw him in 9th place. I didn't realize the Nike Run app lowers your place daily if you don't walk or run. That upset myself. Oh yeah, because people keep lapping you. As people keep bumping you down as they accumulate more miles.
But don't you just love the challenge though? It like motivates you.
Does it motivate you or does it discourage you and make you want to quit?
If you're a competitive person, it motivates
you. Yes. So Beth says Radizio serves you the buffet food now too. Meat and sides come table sides. That's crazy. We don't have one of those restaurants.
I know, but I'm interested.
Oh, Kyoka said the fried ice cream at the Chi-Chi's. Yes. Exactly. It was like ice cream. It came encrusted. I do remember that. Aurelio said most of these restaurants must be fast food. I have seen the commercials, but never eaten at any of them. Yeah, not only are they fast food, they're just like old time. I mean, their restaurants are that we don't even have in Louisville anymore.
We went on a nice remember those
nostalgic. I'm like, gosh, there are no sizzlers.
There
aren't any sizzlers in Louisville anymore.
They closed that down back in the early 80s.
So yeah, exactly. We were just kind of going on a nostalgic.
Yeah, all those restaurants basically don't exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun to reminisce. I'll start it from Rebecca's question. Like it's, you can. Those are random, and I really appreciate them because I'm I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Yes. So. Yeah, because I really don't eat fast food.
Yeah, we don't. We don't eat variety a lot. So yeah, we go grocery shopping, and that's about it.
Well, one of us don't eat variety.
So I went to. So yeah, I remember when we were dating, you used to bring fast food over here sometimes because like I would never cook. Like you used to stop at the KFC and get some stuff like that. But honestly, since we've really been together, you don't go out fast fooding a lot.
You see how much I'm getting?
I know, like all he loves to do is buy $2-3 steaks at Meijer and be like, these steaks are only $3. You say that to me every week. And I'm like, at this point, I expect the steaks to be $3. So it's not a good thing. So
most of the times they're like 6 or 7.
Dr. Wise says, good morning, Whack fam. I'm late. This is what happens when your manager can't make a decision. And then they like keep you on the phone or they keep you busy while they're trying to work it out. And you're like, just let me know what happens at the end. So like, yes, absolutely. Beth says it's a Brazilian steakhouse. It's expensive but amazing. To me, Brazilian steakhouses are not worth the money. Have you ever been to one of those? That's the kind
that they shave.
Where they shave all of them. They bring all the meats to you. You have the red card and the green card. If you flip it over to green, that means you want them to come over to you and ask you if you want some.
I did it one time and got confused and somebody yelled at me and I didn't know.
Oh my gosh!
I went and grabbed a plate in the wrong spot.
It's just never worth it. I don't like meat
all these rules
that much to pay like $50. They were like $50. Is
that how much it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't been. I
haven't been. That's how much it was. Like a really.
I will remember that.
My stepmom, my dad's wife, was like, "Oh, we're going to your dad's birthday at whatever Brazilian steakhouse," and we're just like, "That's." So he's not getting a gift, right? Like us showing up and paying for ourselves is his gift. Why would you have a party at a place that costs each person $50 a person to sit? And Amber ain't having the money, so I had to pay for her too. I was like, if I want Amber to go to this, like to Dad's birthday, I'm gonna have to pay for her. Like, I was just like, you don't throw a party at the expense of the people that are coming and then expect a gift. I don't know if he expected a gift, but I was just like, why are we doing this?
Maybe that rarefied air. He didn't think it was like.
I mean, y'all could have gone on a private birthday dinner, but why would you have a group event at somewhere where it costs $50 a person?
I'd be like,
I can't do
in the car. Happy birthday!
Exactly. Hello, we'll be outside waiting when y'all are done. Like Kelly said,
that's when we get my Wendy's and you get your Big Mac meal.
Exactly.
He's outside.
Kelly said, I ate at Applebee's Texas Roadhouse, and it was Pepe's pre-keto. We never heard of Pepe's.
I've never either.
Rebecca said, what is fried ice cream? Fried ice cream is like where they take super frozen balls of ice cream and then they coat it in some sort of crust. Then they drop it in a deep fryer.
For a few seconds.
Yeah, for a little bit, just so that the crust gets really crispy, but then the ice cream is still soft in the middle. So it's not melty or anything.
Freeze ice cream.
Yeah.
It's not like the kind of
you scoop. No, it's like it's like a rock hard ice cream because as soon as they drop it in the dryer, it starts to melt. Yeah, so it was really cool, but it makes the outside super crispy where you still get creamy ice cream. So
nice. I like
Kelly said Pepe's is a chain restaurant up this way. Yeah, we never had
I remember something about Pepe's.
No, I've never remembered anything.
Aurelia said Lambert's chain, home of the Throwed Rolls.
Throwed rolls sounds amazing, but I've never heard of Lambert's.
Literally, you just throw the rolls?
You just throw the rolls.
Can't do that no more.
I've never heard of Lambert's.
I don't know. Too many people are like, "Wait, don't throw it over that table." They just ruin the roll.
Beth says, my supervisor does that all the time. Drives me that hems and haws about, while I could be doing something else. Yeah, just come to a conclusion. Exactly.
Especially when the time is money.
Especially when the live is on. That's all I'm saying. So, Rashana said we have Cooper's
to the
Hawk and Brio's, two of my favorite restaurants. Literally never heard of those.
What are they? Like steakhouse and an Italian or something?
I don't know.
That sounds nice.
Do you know I can never go to an Italian restaurant ever for the rest of my life and be completely okay?
What's that?
I just don't need that.
I was like, oh no.
No, it's just like I don't need. The only thing I love. Okay, well then maybe I'm thinking like a chain Italian restaurant. Okay. But the one thing I do love though is the appetizer where they put the oil and the bread where you dip the oil. Oh, yeah. I do love that about an Italian restaurant.
I'm pretty sure it's the bread.
Exactly. Other than that, I don't really need.
You could have had that at the grocery store.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I like bread. We all know this.
I love you.
We all know this.
No, it's just about you got like a nice piece of salmon or a nice something like one of those salmon dishes.
I mean, I could. I just don't need it in my life. Although I will say,
definitely like we used
to have a restaurant called J. Alexander's. They changed it into like Redlands Grill. But they had this spicy chicken pasta dish that was so delicious.
Spicy chicken?
Yes, and it really was spicy. It was like a linguine, so the noodles were a little thicker.
Nice.
It was chicken that was really spicy. They had the spicy red sauce, almost kind of remind me of the chipotle mayo, like it was that orange spicy color. And then they had peppers and onions in it. I don't know how I feel about peppers and onions. That was a delicious meal. I haven't had it in years though.
I love it.
One of my other favorite restaurants was called Champs, CHAM. Is it 2 M's or 2 P's?
The shoe store?
No, not the shoe store. It was a restaurant. We had it here.
Like they're expanding. Wow.
I was introduced to it for the first time when I lived in Minneapolis. I had never been to a Champs before, but they have this yes, it's a sports bar. They have this appetizer called the Mile High Nachos, where it is just the nachos that are just a mile high. Oh, it's so good. And then they have this dessert called the Mile High Ice Cream Pie, where it is just like this ice cream pie that is it's literally like almost a foot tall. It has different layers of ice cream.
Pie in it?
No, it's just an ice cream. It was a pie that they cut a slice of, chocolate, vanilla, coffee, toffee, all these things. And then it was just like an icing and whipped cream. It was more like ice cream cake, Okay, but that's probably my favorite dessert that I've ever had at a restaurant. And I had it when we were in Minneapolis. And then like 4 years later, one came to Louisville and I was like, oh my God, they have a Champs here. So I went to Champs. I ate at it once. Nice. Then like 3 months later, it was closed down.
No. I
was just like, people in Louisville don't understand the genius that is Champs.
You went there.
Yeah, exactly. I closed down, but at least I had it once while I was here. And then now it's that Aspen Creek that's right off the expressway. Yeah, that's where it used to be. But no, literally, when we left, when I moved back from Minneapolis to Louisville, my final meal was at Champs. I was just like, the last thing I want to remember eating is that beautiful Maha ice cream pie.
Oh my God!
When me and my mom went back when me and my mom went back to Minneapolis a couple of years ago, we made sure that we hit up Champs. Like, it was God. It was Champs everything I imagined. Yes. It was so,
Dr. Wise said it was so good. Country style. That's the throw.
Cynthia said, I drive from Indiana to go to J. Alexander's all the time. It's delicious. I mean, it's the Redlands Grill now, but apparently it's the same restaurant. They just rebranded, but we haven't gone in a long time. Yeah. Beth says, we got a bonfire here a few years ago. I was devastated. I had to remove it from my weekly lunch treat until I found out that you can replace the rice noodles with cabbage 6 months into keto. That's awesome. We don't have a bonfire. Never heard of it, but it sounds like a good Asian-ish type of restaurant. Joy said, in Iowa, I had to go to Carlos, Kelly's Mexican restaurant. Yeah, it's so amazing. Yeah, Mexican is always going to be my favorite type of food.
That is true.
Yeah, I love me some tortilla chips and salsa and guacamole.
Rashana says, Cooper Hawk is a restaurant winery.
Oh.
And that Brio's is an uppity Italian restaurant.
Yeah, see, I've never have to go to like a Brio's uppity Italian restaurant ever again.
Well,
they're okay.
Like Valari.
I know. But when you're taking me to Valari and paying for it,
Italian restaurant.
I will eat a Valari, but otherwise, I'll never have to go myself. So,
it's not my. I mean, it's fun, cool.
Aurelia says, "Smash the like button." We apologize if we're being triggered by all the non-keto food talk. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, as y'all can see, we can just go down a rabbit hole. My bad. Let's get back to keto.
Well, I was just talking.
Let's talk about something
vintage, the old school food that you can't get. The old restaurants don't exist no more. So if you're getting that, I'm telling you.
So I ate delicious regular food yesterday. It was taco tray.
I was just gonna say
it was taco tray, and it was amazing. Yeah. So I stepped on the scale today. 174.4 plus minus 0. Nothing changed.
Lord.
I'm okay with that on an eating day. Today is also an eating day. So if I can stay 174.4, I'll be excited. And then tomorrow is a fasting day. So I'm looking for a drop on Sunday. But, we have one more week until the weigh-in. I really don't know. I'm putting positivity in the atmosphere. I don't know if I'm going to get below 170 this month, just with the way that it's going. Mm-hmm. But if I get below 173, I'll be happy. If I net a loss, I'll be happy. So we'll see.
Yeah, one day at a time.
One day at a time, making sure that I'm just sticking to my goals and not overeating and eating exactly what was on my meal plan. Speaking of meal plan, I'm pretty much having the exact same thing that I had this week coming up, which is just taco tray and keto bars. That's it. That's all I'm going to have. So it is, it is delicious. Yeah. Taco tray, keto bars.
I love it.
Yeah. And then starting after your birthday, you guys, is Moon Cheese carnivore? You just let me know. It's technically just cheese, but it is kind of like processed and dry.
Let me check my notes and see if
Linda says, I admire you can fast on Saturdays, Autumn. Oh yeah, I have to. Do you know what also makes it so much easier is the fact that Costco's not doing samples right now. But now, and the fact that we go shopping on Fridays, but they usually do. They used to do samples on Fridays as well, but no,
and that's what held you back.
I'm just better I'm better at not eating. So, but the good thing is, now that I work for myself, the concept of a weekend it's a lot more different. I do the same thing every day, regardless of what day of the week it is. So fasting on a Saturday feels like fasting on a Tuesday, so it's normally
and then also
what I do.
I like to also add that you have just a great system set up too, where it's like you don't put yourself surrounded by a bunch of temptation and stuff. Like most people have to have family and have an events on Saturday, and you have to be around people who aren't keto and are just like, hey, you want this extra chicken or you want some more? We're barbecuing and we're grilling, and Saturdays are fun, festive day. For us, it's more just like we got things to do. Let's get it done. Bing, bong, boom. And this is how it goes.
Bing, bong, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Melanie says, my plan was me and the 2 girls coming to Ketopalooza. Now the guys want to tag along. If they want to come, we still got tickets available. I would love, you guys, tickets will be available up until the week before. Everyone still has time. If it's a last minute decision, you come on. I can't wait to see you. Debbie says, I think Moon Cheese is because there's no carbs. I just want to say I agree with you, Debbie. I'd really be interested in getting more, opinions. Constance said, my Costco they're doing samples. No, that's too much.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Joyce says, what kind of sauce do you use in your lasagna bowl? I just use Rayo's, regular pizza or tomato sauce.
Marinara.
Yeah, marinara. Exactly. But if you can find a tomato sauce
they make varieties
that doesn't have as many carbs, that's a lot cheaper, I'd say use that one. Could somebody let me know? Exactly. People be finding marinaras at the dollar store that have fewer carbs. Why?
Rails?
Yeah, or similar. But I'm like, why is it? I look for no sugar tomato sauce. How is it that Rayo's numbers are so low? That's just me. Are they playing with us? What's going on? Because it's so expensive. And I'm like, is it just expensive because they can print that stuff on the label and a net carb fiend like me is going to look for it? Lady B says, when I lived in Louisville, was obsessed with the finger-licking foul chicken sandwich from the Granville Inn. I've never heard of the Granville Inn, but I'm sure
Granville Inn is really nice.
I'm sure Richard has heard of it.
Well, I've done a piece on them, but I've never actually ate there, but I've heard.
Aurelio said, how is Ketopalooza working during COVID? It's going good. So all the arrangements are pretty okay because the place where we're having Ketopalooza is like a big ballroom. It's not big, but it's a ballroom. Mm-hmm. And, it fits up to 100 people. And I was like, back last year when I started working, developing the event, I was like, oh, we can sell 70, 80, 90 tickets and things like that. So I was really working on getting more people to come. But now we're, at 40, we're at 40 tickets sold. And I was like, oh, well, that's actually good if we can just keep it there,
beautiful.
Because that gives us a lot of room to space out. So yeah, a lot of the stuff is going to be, spaced out, and, we will be having requesting that you wear masks in certain respects, like, when we're close to each other and things like that. Mm-hmm. But, between being spaced out at the table, we can space out for group fitness. We can, we can space out when we're walking outside. There's a lot of, we don't have to be in close proximity, mm-hmm. and the building that we're in is very large. So exactly. We should be good there. So, mm-hmm. So Dee says you have to make sure the moon cheese doesn't have peppers or anything in it. No, yeah, it's just a regular cheddar. It's just a regular cheddar moon cheese, and I love it. Yeah, because that's another thing that I did too. So starting when I'm when I'm doing carnivore next month, doing Taco Bowl and ground beef, I cut out the cheddar jack and all the Mexican cheese because those have carbs in it. If you just go straight sharp cheddar, no carbs. I was like, oh, I can do that.
Extra seasonings and stuff, right? That's not just cheese; it's cheese plus.
Well, yeah, it's seasoning, but then also the softer the cheese is, the more there's carbs in it. So sharp cheddar.
I did not.
So that's why I like Parmesan, sharp cheddar, the hard cheeses. They don't really have any.
Beautiful.
Cynthia said my husband is grilling me about safety. I feel like a kid asking him to go to attend Keto Palooza. Yeah, I mean, it's every person for themselves, but it's like we expect everyone to be
we will approach
like courteous and serious. Because like I said, I'm immunocompromised out here. Like I'm not trying to disregard any rules and everything, but I also do feel like there are still ways to hold these events and be as safe as possible. Hand sanitizer all around, things like that. So we're not having a close proximity backyard barbecue here.
Basically, we're not all trying to have a selfie and big smush together.
Exactly. That won't happen.
It'll be the best spaced out selfie ever.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like a group
on the ceiling.
Exactly. The tripod's way back there. We're all like 4 feet apart. Like, hey.
You'll have to zoom in on the camera. Like, oh, that's me.
Kyoka says, is moon cheese better than Wisp's cheese crisp? They're different.
I was just gonna say,
but I like them. I like them differently in their own way. To be honest, I like moon cheese better, but moon cheese doesn't come in individual packets, and moon cheese isn't as satisfying to me. So I always want to eat more, I could eat my 2 little bags of Cholo Wisps and be like, oh, that was great cheese. Nice. I could eat 3 servings of moon cheese and be like, that was nothing. I want the whole bag of moon cheese.
I agree completely.
It's one of those things that I can't really keep in the house. But I like the taste of it. So Kathleen's here, says, how are you doing this morning?
Good morning.
Talking to Mom. Autumn and Richard are looking fine. Hello. I feel like I'm doing fine too. Constance says Big Lots has moon cheese. Nice. We found Constance. It. We found it in Big Lots, the one up our house. Debbie says, is dairy carnivore? For the most part, yeah. Like heavy cream and cheese is allowed on the carnivore diet. I mean, depending, it's all, all your own rules. If you want to abide by that, then yes.
Gail gets extra sharp cheddar.
Oh yeah, extra sharp cheddar is delicious.
Fan of that.
Yeah, the sharper the better in terms of cheddar.
Joy says go with the block cheeses.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do too. Because another reason is because once I do my first week of carnivore where I'm not measuring, it's cheaper to buy in bulk. I'm not buying the little Meyer bags of cheese that'll be gone in 3 I want the block cheese that I can have. Plus,
and the fresh shred
definitely doesn't have the carbs in it.
All the dusting that's required when you shred it, so it doesn't stick.
Yeah, Rashana says
fresh shredded cheese sticks.
Yes, it does. Rashana says, bring Lysol to spray the hotel rooms and don't forget your masks. Exactly. I'm pretty sure masks are going to be as part of the swag bag at this point, but yeah.
Basically.
Gail says, yes, dairy is carnivore because it comes from an animal. Exactly. Yep. So
anything that comes from the animal is carnivore, correct?
Yes, apparently. Yeah. And it also doesn't have carbs. So yeah.
Tuda.
Exactly. Melanie said, Richard can edit us all into one photo. Exactly. It'll be photoshopped. So
take a bunch of close-ups of everybody and just smush them together.
Exactly. We'll get like a stock image of a bunch of bodies and just be like, and it will just put everyone in there. But yeah, I mean, it is still going down. It is still happening. Everyone still wanted it to happen. You know, it's just like, should we move it? And we're just like, no, as long as we can do it, it won't be the originally planned event. It won't be what we thought it was going to be, but it can still be and will still be a very fun event. And that's exactly what it's going to be. So
a very fun, socially distanced event.
Yes, exactly. A very fun keto socially distanced event. Yes. So, and
the first of the year.
Exactly. Well, and everyone will still get their value. And I think, the experience will still be able to translate, even though we technically won't be able, like we all just won't be all huddled up on each other. So, yes. So yeah, Joy says shredded cheese has sawdust to keep it from sticking together. Yeah. It's like cellulose. It's like, it's like powder.
Sawdust for real?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like, it really is kind of, but to keep it from sticking together. Yeah. I do like fresh shredded cheese better.
Blocked from this moment forward.
But yeah, that's why sometimes like cheddar cheese has carbs and stuff, because it's the cellulose, that they use to do it together. Yes. So Sheila said, plus we all get to meet each other. We'll get to meet each other. Exactly. That's the goal for this year. That's some awesome swag. So,
I get to see all of your kooky selves.
Oh my God. He got the nerve calling y'all kooky. Okay, everybody, we're getting off here. I have a meeting today, but we got to go to the store and get everything. I'm buying a Costco size thing of olive oil, since I know how to make my own dressings now. So
here we go.
I'm a monster at this point. But potato starch. Yeah. So yeah, it's like it's any sort
that
of,
makes me a little bit better.
Different powders for different companies, but it's like a powder. It's like a maltodextrin type thing. So. Well, I mean, they're not just like okay. So everybody have a great day.
Shop, you don't need
we'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you then. Bye.
Goodbye. You're so cute.